Now, in my previous gameplays, people were asking me, what are the setups that I'm using in this cross 3 fire press? I mean, what's the play? It's the cross 3 fire press at $1. So what am I doing different? Now, I posted the tutorial for this play already. It's part of the championship defense, the full scheme breakdown, which is in the members area. By the way, take advantage, all right? You want to learn all the defenses within this $3.2? Make sure you become a member today. We have that, the 3-3 Cub, the Wild Trio Week, the Wild Trips Pats, which is amazing. It's pretty much one of the meta, right? We have Skimbo's gun punch. We have his defense. And I think I said 3-3 Cub, right? And more to come, so stay tuned for that. But what am I doing with the cross 3 fire press, and why is it so successful in my gameplays? Because 3-man pass rush, that doesn't give you a lot of time. I mean, you know, what can I say now? I do use the Bull Rush strategy card. However, I'm not too familiar with the strategy cards, but it does give me +2, and then I use the +1 block shedding. So just so you guys know, that's the strategy. I don't know if it plays a part. I just added it. All right, so cross 3 fire press, you'll notice that I called it 825 calls, 5-yard average, and I'll show you guys why. This is going to be the multiple defense playbook, and we'll just run it against verticals for now. Now, you can lock down verticals pretty easy with this play. It's not that damn hard. By the way, let me just show you guys this real quick. I think this is important as well. But in our coaching adjustments, we want to go ahead and turn this on, and we go to base. Okay, on base, just like that. And then we go to cross 3 fire press. And it's pretty much a base defense that I love to run. Okay, so you'll see everybody's in base format. That's where we want them, okay? Now, one thing that I noticed whenever I'm playing someone running bunch or anything else that's considered a tight formation, if they motion out receivers, they're running a clear out so they can throw a corner route at you. So remember that a lot of the defense are weak in the corner route game. So make sure you understand this and learn how to pick up when your opponent's going to run a corner route. Now, you saw the gameplay where I knew the guy wanted to look for a corner route, and then the play after, I didn't play the corner route and he threw the corner route. You see what I'm saying? I knew he was going to do it. I played it the first time, the play before that. But anyway, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to press wire triangle, left stick down for press. Okay, we're going to do that. Now, you're facing Tyreek Hill on the left side. Be careful. If you need to individually back up off him, you can press Y or triangle, selecting A or X, selecting Tyreek Hill, which is X or square. I would imagine I'm saying these on PlayStation, right? And then the right stick up for back off. So that guy stays back, but your other guy stays pressed, okay? And it's important that the guy on the right stays pressed in a bunch or tight formation, because he'll play the corner routes a lot better than if he wasn't there. Because if he's backed up that far, he can't do nothing about a corner route as well as the press on the right side. But if you're facing a Tyreek Hill, my suggestion, and Tyreek Hill and Mutt isn't as good as the one on the Dolphins. Okay, the Dolphins Tyreek Hill is amazing. I would imagine eventually we'll get to that point. So once you press, you're already in baseline. So we'll need a baseline. We press. Right, we're going to shade underneath. Y or triangle, right stick down for underneath. This is going to take any hard flat away, and all we're going to leave open are corner routes and crossing routes. So we got to make sure we know that. Now, to slow down the corner route, you really can't with a curl flat. So trying to put Palomalu in a curl flat is not really going to help you. What you want to do instead is just try to man up the guy you think is going to try to go on a corner route, and then you shade outside. But I'm not going to do that here because we're running verticals. But I'll show you guys, if I'm getting cooked with corner routes, how I'll utilize that 3-reg hook for the corner route. Now that I do that, I take this guy, which is Simmons, or I can make him my user, however I decide to do it. You typically want him your user, and you want Pratt to go on the man assignment. But we always man up the tight end and bunch. So right stick up A. Why do we want to do that? Because in verticals, the tight end will cook your cover 3, son. He will cook your cover 3. Not only that, they can actually hot route who's this, RB, because A is the tight end, RB on a streak this way, so you have to be careful. Now, 2 variations that I like to use as far as my pass rush. The first one I will try is the QB contain, so I'll spread the D line left on the D-pad, left stick up, right? That puts Sap in the middle, and then RB R1 twice for QB contain, right? It's not showing me the play art, but they're in QB contain. And then I'll sit probably about right here with Simmons, okay, right here. Now, when the ball is snapped, I sit here for about half a second, and then I jump toward the middle of the field. I'm always looking for the crosser or something coming underneath. I don't really need to worry about nothing underneath because of the hard flats, but I will sit there and look for anything in the middle of the field. So I'm gonna go ahead and put myself, let's just say we're gonna guard RB, right? I'll just man up myself to RB, And what we want to bank on with this defense is your opponent wanting to go backwards with his quarterback with the style of defense that we set up. So we snap the ball, he's backing up to make a read, and you'll notice that the QB contains aren't really doing much. 3-man pass rush. And this is what I'm paying attention to as I'm playing the game, okay? I'm paying attention, okay, my pass rush didn't do well. So what can I do to make it even better? Well, when we're facing bunt, this is what I love to do against bunch as well, is I'll press, shade underneath, man up A, right, shade outside, back up off Tyreek Hill like this. Then I'll pinch my D-line, crash them down, and I'll sit right here, making sure he's manned up. I'll sit right here, okay? And then I'll crash him down. Left on the D-pad, left stick down for pinch on the D-line. Then left on the D-pad, right stick down for slant inside. And then what I do is when I snap the ball, is I'm going to go ahead and push in here and then jump out. Okay, so I'll try to do this as well as I can. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and let me just show you guys. Come here, dip into here, bell out like this, and the pass rush gets a lot better. Sometimes you'll get a B gap or A gap screamer that just comes straight for the quarterback. It just depends. But against the bunch, this is going to be your best setup, okay? So we want to back up off Tyreek Hill. Don't forget that. He's not backing off. We want to, like I said, be careful, because if he doesn't back off and you're playing the Miami Dolphins Tyreek Hill, good luck, son. You're going to get cooked. Now, remember that the pass rush gets better as the quarterback moves, so this time I'll just put myself on a spy just to try to see if I can get it to work anyway. But boom, we come out this way, come this way, and like that. Sap's trying to get free. But like I said, because I did not move to the line when the ball was snapped, it didn't work the same as if I did. So let me just do it this time, okay? And we'll just have, I guess if I had two people, it would be a lot better. So I'll sit right here, I'll engage the line with them, and then come out. And then you'll see that the pass rush is a lot better. You see what I'm saying? This is just techniques. Now you can go left side, you can go right side. Like this. We can go right side, engage, and then take off. And you'll see the disengages happen a lot faster because of what we do. I don't know if it's the game registering it like that. I don't know. Okay, so once they need a lot of yards, okay, let me just show you guys this setup. I'll press, we can back up off Tyreek Hill. They need a lot of yards. I keep the seam flats, or let's assume the running back's on the left. I'll go ahead and I'll give up the flat. So I'll take Camardi and put him on a blitz. And then I'll spread the D-line, right? And then I'll play right here with my user. Now, the reason I do this, I'll put myself on a spy, is the guy coming from the right side usually comes free, and he comes for the quarterback. So a lot of people got away right there. Now you can send it from right to left, doesn't matter. It's kind of like just making a DB Fire style blitz. We can actually send the left side guy, right? We can go ahead and man up Pratt to A, user Simmons, because he's a lot faster, just better for us. Boom, play the line, and then come for the RB route and stuff like that. So that's when they need a lot more yards. I'll run that style of defense. Another thing is, let's go ahead and respot ball. Like I said, trying to stop the corner routes, I would not use a zone. Instead, we'll go ahead and call a corner route play like Z-spot. If we have it in this, I think we do. I mean, I could be wrong. Let's see. Base, pat, sell, PA, post. Okay, well, there's bunch trail. It's almost same thing. So let's go bunch trail and go same play. Okay. So if I shade underneath, man up to tight end, right? And then I notice this in a game where I see B, right, going outside. I know, okay, damn, this is going to be a corner route, right? With this play right here, you block the running back. Comes back this way. Corner route. Well, potentially money, right? So how do we stop that? Well, the way I try, right, because it's very hard, I'll shade underneath. I'll man up A, then I'll take my 3-rec hook right here, and I'll man up RB, and then I'll shade outside. So I'll just literally just put him outside, okay? And if I have time, I'll do this. Just depends. But make sure you're manning up the tight end, because you don't know, right? You don't know. But then you see that clear out. Remember, I'm using the middle of the field. Can't do it now, but I'm using the middle of the field. And then let's just say they put the flat out there to create a nice concept. Boom. And then we come over here. Like I said, it's very hard to do it. Right there, we were able to break it up. But you want to make sure, right? You can even put speed right here. So he's supposed to be faster than that, but he's not. But this is, you know, I don't know how to explain this to you guys, but our receivers are pretty damn good too. So right here again, we'll run the clear out. We got the corner out the flat. We could jump from right to left. We can utilize whoever we want, to be honest with you. No one can really cook us except this corner out. And you see that even in that situation, it's very, very hard. Now you could actually leave the seam flat, right? press, they run the clear out, give up the flat, because I would imagine the flat gets clear, or actually manned up. But you'll see that not even the seam routes care. This is why corner routes are so difficult to stop. But I typically, in my gameplays, I don't really struggle with it. I shade outside, shade down, man up the tight end like this. So I'm running 2 mans right here. I don't worry about the clear out because he'll be on the outside here, run the flat. I don't know why he's not playing it as good as he does in the game, but he plays it real good in the game. It could just be the receivers, bro. Could just be the receiver. There he goes. Mash him up a little bit. Boom. And if you click on with Dion, I can try, but nah, you know what? I don't have enough time. But you can try to click on and slow it down. Now, you also have the Mabel concepts where you come into your coach adjustments, right? You can come to your coach adjustments on defense and you can run. I guess you could do it backwards. I don't really recommend doing it backwards. Let's just do curl flats first at what? 25, right? And then leave it that way. We'll do curl flats that way. So we can come back to the same play. We can come back to bunch trail. Man up the tight end, we're underneath, right? And then we can put this guy in a curl flat, okay? And then just try to put him out here, bro. I think he's gonna just jump inside. Let's man up this guy, like I said. Now, on the left side, remember that the post, you gotta worry about the post too. So that would probably be where my user goes, to the post. If I notice that RB, typically people wanna run a post or in route with Tyreek Hill. Gotta be wary of that as well. But we have a Mabel going on over here with hard flats. Yeah, I guess curl flats will put in some work. You just move them out there yourself, though. Remember, one of the most important things you can do, right? We man this guy up, is put this guy in the curl flat. So let's go down and then put this guy in the curl flat. You can sit him over here, right, for that instance, and then man up a. You can go ahead and man up Y to X like this, shade inside so it's a post, and then we just worry about. There's just a lot of adjustments, bro. I know, but this is the name of the game. It's nothing we can do about it. We have to. Boom, this way. Curl flat. And that's how you pretty much slow it down, okay? Very hard to stop corner routes, but there it is. That's what I wanted to show you guys. I hope you guys utilize this defense, blend it in with DB fired, blend it in with cover 2-man blitz. We have everything. We have the spinner as well. So take advantage while you can, man, because it's brutal. You can even come back with the Y on a blitz and then blitz him, QB contain, right? Try to get him coming off the edge, wrapping around. And a lot of the times it works if they're not blocking their running back. If they're blocking the running back, it's typically able to stop a lot of your blitzes, except for the looping blitz that comes from DB fire. Either or, there it is, man. Hope you guys enjoy it. Love you guys, man. Peace.